Hello everyone, welcome back to RC Robotics. My name is Carl, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at RC Pilot Trainer for the Quest VR 2. Now, before we get into the game, I do want to say thank you very much for sticking around with RC Robotics. I know I haven't uploaded a video in at least 6 or 7 months now. We've got a brand new location, I've got a brand new job, I'm working full time, so I haven't got time to make videos every single week like I used to, but videos are still being made. If you take a quick look around about here, maybe on the table, you'll be able to see some clues for the next upcoming video. But today's video is RC Pilot Trainer. So if you've not seen RC Pilot Trainer before, it came out in actually 2024 in November. It was the 11th of November 2024 that it came out. There's been a few more updates lately, so let's get into the game and I'll show you just what you can expect from RC Flight Trainer. So this is the main menu of the game, or the main lobby. As you can see, here's our beautiful yellow J3 Cub, and you can change the color scheme or the livery of the J3 Cub. There's another 10 different models which you can buy for $1.99, and also I'm pretty sure you can change the color scheme of those also. And there's a lot going on in this game, even though it is free. As you know, you've got challenges, you've got different things. There's where you can use your own transmitter. So this is the one in the game. I don't know how you would go about using your own transmitter, but I imagine it's with a special cable. So I've got a DX8, which has got an aux port in the back. So I imagine you've got to go and find some sort of aux port to USB-C, and then see if you can get the transmitter to be compatible with the actual game. This is the different libraries of the J3 Cubs. As you see, they got a military one, and this is my favourite one, the red and white one.
The tutorial will teach you the basics of controlling an RC airplane, getting you ready for your first flight.
And there is also different challenges, so let's see if we can find some of these challenges. And what else do we have?
In RC Limbo, the idea is to fly under the ribbon without touching the ground or the ribbon. Every time you do that successfully, we lower the ribbon, but if you crash or break the ribbon, we raise it. How low can you go?
Wow.
Let's start at 2.5 meters.
Let's start at 2.5 meters.
In front of you, you'll see 100 candles lined up. Your job is to extinguish as many candles as you can within 2 minutes by dropping a water balloon on them. You will get a new balloon every 3 seconds. The faster the impact of the balloon, the bigger the splash. You can use the trigger on your controller or the second switch on your remote to drop the balloon. Have fun! The flight recorder allows you to record and play back your flights.
And we've got a candle drop water balloon game. There's a little water balloon underneath the plane, and you get that to drop that on top of the candles and extinguish them. So let's take this little J3 Cub out for a little fly first, and see just how it handles and just what kind of the controls are like. And then once we've done that, we'll get into some of the actual challenges, the limbo and the bomb drop. So I'll show you some of the different aircraft that you can have on this game. So this J3 Cub starts off completely free, and all the others cost $1.99. So if you do the math, it's 10 extra aircraft, and each aircraft is $1.99. You've got things like F-16, F-3J, the glider, that's a powered glider also, P-51, absolutely fantastic livery with the P-51, with your extra 300 RC 3D model. And then you can see, you can move all the control surfaces, but you just can't take it out for a fly. You can preview fly it, which means you can watch someone else how it flies, but you can't just take it out without paying the $1.99 fee. But we've got profile foam models, lots of different models. There's a twin engine cargo plane. There's lots to do, lots to see. I think it's fantastic value for the price of the game, which is $1.99 for each different model that you want to buy. If you want to buy all the models, you're talking around about £19, something like that, 80 pence, nearly 20 quid. That's a really good budget, sort of, flight simulator, which is on the Quest, which actually puts you there and there in the seat. If you're a new pilot who's just thinking about, flying a brand new model that you've never flown before, I would definitely recommend this game to get your confidence up and to get your orientation just right for flying planes. If it's your first time going, it's fantastic. And the fact that it's free, you can just download the game and just fly the J3 Cub. You don't need any more than that when you're a brand new pilot. these high wing tail draggers. They're really, really good at teaching you all the basics of flight. Then we move our sticks and it moves the transmitter. You can pick up the transmitter like this. I do love all the general dynamics of the game. It's, you know, actually makes you feel like you're at the field flying. Let's add some power and see if we can get this thing in the air. There we go. It taxis quite nice and a little bit janky on the ground, especially when you put full power on, but once you get into the air, it is quite smooth. We'll line up our plane here, and then we want to put full power on and wait till the tail comes off the ground, and then we lift off. Nice and smooth. Now, as I did say, as I fly normally with my transmitter, I fly with thumb and pinchy. So, thumb and forefinger pinching the stick. Now, this is a bit strange with using these Oculus Quest controllers, because I'm using my thumbs at the time being. But as you can see, I'm pulling off some aerobatic maneuvers right here. A little loop-de-loop. And let's see if we can get a 4-point roll out of it, which I doubt it's going to be as clean as I can do a 4-point roll with pinching the sticks. Oh, there we go. I got sort of a 4-point roll, but it's not as clean as I would like. But as I'd say, this is the training sort of, you know, training game, which allows you to sort of get the orientation right, because this is the main thing with flying model aircraft, is when you change direction, you're no longer sitting in the middle of the plane, and if you push right, the plane isn't necessarily going to go to the right, it's going to go to the left. So this is the whole point in this game, that you get you confident with your orientation changes in the aircraft. Very nice. Can we bring it in for a landing? Nice. Now it's not down the centre line, that's going into the pits, but any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. Let's bring this aircraft back to the pits over here. See what else we can do with some of these challenges. Now I was just showing you there, the aircraft do break apart when you eventually crash them.
The tutorial will teach you the basic. In RC Limbo, the idea is to fly under the ribbon without touching the ground or the ribbon. Every time you do that successfully, we lower the ribbon, but if you crash or break the ribbon, we raise it. How low can you go? Let's start at 2.5 meters.
2.5 meters, that's miles away. So let's see how fast or how low we can go through this little limbo. First off, we need to get the plane in the air, and then just keep it there.
And that's a new high score.
There we go, it's
2.3
gone
meters.
down. 2.3 meters. I'm wondering if we can go under this upside down, how easy that would be.
And that's a new high score.
There we go. So as you can
2.1
see,
meters.
the controls are a little bit janky. They're like sort of all or nothing at the moment. I need to have a play around with the Expo. There is put something in the settings that says Expo. I just haven't had a play around with it yet. But I'm guessing that means you can smoothen out the controls, you know. So it's not sort of all or nothing. You can sort of... Oh, I tried it up inverted there and it didn't work. I ran out of talent. I bit off more than I could chew. Here we go.
And that's a new high score. 1.9 meters.
I definitely want to try this going upside down though. Surely it shouldn't be too hard.
And that's a new high score.
Go through the other bit.
1.7 meters.
Come on, let's try this upside down. Let's try this inverted. Here we go again.
And that's a new high score. 1.5 meters.
1.5 meters. Okay, I'm going to try it inverted.
1.7 meters.
No. I definitely ran out of talent on that one there. Let's try another challenge. We've got also
in front of you,
well as the
you'll see
limbo challenge. We've
the
got
flight
the
recorder
balloon
allows in
challenge
front
with
of
a
you,
bunch of candles.
you'll see 100 candles lined up.
Flight recorder,
Your job
that's
is
the
to
one.
extinguish as
As
many
you can
candles
see,
as
there's a
you
little
can
bomb
within
in
2
the plane, which
minutes
is a
by
water
dropping
balloon,
a water
and you just
balloon
pull
on
the
them.
right trigger
You will
on
get
the
a
right
new
controller,
balloon every
and that
3
releases the
seconds.
bomb.
The faster the impact of the balloon, the the bigger the splash.
Need to get
You
some
can
height
use
here
the
because
trigger on your
apparently the
controller
faster the bomb
or
going,
the
the bigger
second
the
switch on
splash
your
and the more
remote to drop
candles
the
to
balloon.
extinguish.
Have fun.
Drop the bomb? Absolutely nowhere near. You do have to be, as well as you need speed on the bomb, you also need accuracy. You need to also make sure that your aircraft is above the flight line. Nice! Do a quick loop. Wonder what happens if we let one go inverted. That reminds me of this one maneuver that they did in World War II where they needed to drop a nuclear bomb. And the way to do it is to do a loop and you chuck the bomb on the way up. And it gives you time to fly away from the explosion. Wonder if we can do that again. Let's try it again. Release the bomb on the way up and fly away. I'm still nowhere near the flight line. But this is an absolutely fantastic game. I'm really enjoying, flying this. If it's as it is right now, it's raining outside, so I can't go out and fly. So this is a fantastic game to just sort of play around on the Quest 2. And as I say, it's absolutely free. You can go and download this right now. What are you doing? Still watching it? Well, watch the video to the end. Watch the video to the end. Let me do my video and then go and download it. Because you can go download it right away now and you just, you haven't got all the planes. I do plan on buying most of the planes if I can. Maybe not all of them. I'm not too keen on the gliders and things like that, but the cargo plane, definitely the A-10, maybe the F-16. I tell you what, leave a video in the comment. Leave a comment in the video, should I say, and let me know what 3 planes you would like me to buy, and I'll make sure I buy them for the next video on this, and I'll do a sort of a bigger overview of each of the different planes. There we go, bring that into land. Bit fast, just a little bit fast, but never mind. And we'll taxi it and bring it back into the pits. Brilliant. There we go, guys. That was RC Flight Test, or whatever it's called. Thank you very much for joining us here at RC Lobotics. If you like this content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button up there. And if you'd like to see any more of my videos, I'll pop them in each individual corner available. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye.